Welcome back. In sports, 3 SP Hunters players have been suspended after last weekend's match against Townsville Blackhawks. The trio are Justin Olam, Blanda Bavu and Alex Wera. SP Hunters coach Michael Marum confirmed the suspension of the trio yesterday. Paul Tomic Jr. reports.
Justin Olam, Blanda Bavu and Alex Wera were suspended by the Queensland Rugby League judiciary following a video review by the judiciary after the game between Blackhawks and Hunters last Saturday. Olam and Bavu were suspended for 1 week each, while Wera was suspended for 2 weeks. Marum said Olam's charge was for a shoulder charge, while Bavu was cited for a dangerous throw and dangerous contact. Alex Wera was also cited for dangerous throw. This means he will miss the 2 remaining games this weekend and the following weekend.
Done a few changes due to injuries and also suspension. So yeah, now we've got a side there. So we basically have done 4 changes to the side.
The suspension is a blow to Hunters as the dynamic centre Thompson Tete is out on injury. Tete arrives back in the country from Cairns this afternoon at midday with assistant coach Nigel Hukula. Marum said with the suspension of the injuries, he has no choice but to bring back Noel Zemming and Stagroth Amian, recovering from injury, to the starting lineup for this weekend's match against Northern Pride in Cairns. Both Zemming and Amian were out for the past 6 weeks with hand and knee injuries.
Some players that probably be playing this weekend that probably won't be, are not familiar with the positions they'll be playing in, but that's the way we want them to play this weekend. So for the next 1 or 2 games here.
Marum has also included Wartovu Puara Jr., Adam Korave and Nixon Borana in the lineup after 8 weeks, extending the 18-man squad. Hunters' final 18-man squad for the weekend will be finalized tomorrow afternoon. Paul Tomic Jr., NBC National Sports, Port Moresby.
Meanwhile, there are only 2 rounds remaining before the finals for the Intra-Super Cup competition. The Hunters are sitting on the 4th place. Coach Michael Marum says their aim is to be in the top 3 for the finals. Again, Paul Tomic Jr. with this report.
Michael Marum's aim is for the SP Hunters to be in the top 3 to play the finals. Currently, Hunters are sitting on the 4th spot, and Marum is aiming to push Hunters perform better to be in the 3rd or 2nd place for the semi-finals home game. He has announced his extended 19-man squad, few changes for the game this weekend.
And Thompson Tete opens the scoring in the second half.
This weekend's lineup includes fullback Stagroth Amian, wings Butler Morris and Philemon Kimisive, centres co-captain Noel Zemming with partner Edward Goma, halves Boas brothers Ase and Watson Boas, props Enoch Maki, N.S. Hausiune, hooker Warren Glare, second rowers Timothy Lomai and Ismail Balkawa with lock Brandy Peter. The interchanges are Silas Gahuna, Adam Korave, Benjamin Hetra, Nixon Borana, Wartovu Puara Jr. and Ate Binawabo. Paul Tomic Jr., NBC National Sports, Port Moresby.
Madang and Lahi Soccer Associations will represent Momase region in the Besta National Cup finals in mid-October this year. Madang and Lahi, who both appeared in the Momase qualifiers men's grand final in Madang over the weekend, will be out to play against the winners from the Highlands, Southern and the New Guinea Islands Challenge. Momase women's champions Lahi will also be looking at defending their title for the 2nd consecutive year after defeating strong rivals Lahi in the grand final on Sunday. Sylvester Gawi with this report.
Madang Soccer Association defeated Lahi 3-1 in the men's grand final in Madang on Sunday afternoon and claimed the ultimate Mamose Besta Cup title. But for Lahi, it has been a goal for them to finally make way into the winner's circle in the Besta Cup, playing against Madang in the grand final and qualifying for the national finals. Papua New Guinea Football Association Secretary General Dimirit Milang congratulated the teams for making the final cut for the Besta FA Cup Mamose qualifiers.
This is the largest number of participating teams that have come so far. We started with having less than 10, and then we went to 20, and now we've reached 32. And
It has been a great 5 days of competition. 26 men's and 6 women's teams from the Mamose region converged at Medang's Lywood Oval to showcase their soccer talents. For smaller associations like Kaireru, Ambunti, Maprik, Karkar, Finsafen and Mumeng, it was a time to experience higher level of football. Pasam Soccer Association from Isipik finished off third in the men's division, while Wiwek finished third in the women's division.
We believe that in the rural areas there are some more raw talents there. There are more raw talents in the rural areas that can be selected, that Papua New Guinea can select from, that Papua New Guinea can choose from. So that is why we want to bring our youths and so the only can swing more skills now, talent only got. That's why we.
Southern regional qualifiers is set to kick off in the Aroma coast of Central Province, followed by the Islands region in Simbu and New Guinea Highlands in Kimbe. PNGFA is yet to finalize the dates for the national finals, which is set to be played in October. Sylvester Gawi, NBC National Sports, Ley.
The PNG Sports Foundation's High Performance Sports Division is embarking on building a progressive sports culture in the country. This month, the division has been rolling out a number of programs for interested individuals. The programs were aimed at better equipping participants on basic knowledge of sports administration, sports science, and enhancing leadership skills. The success of the program has now sparked an interest from outside centers. Scholar Sange reports.
As part of its mission to build a strong sports culture in the country, the High Performance Sports Division of the PNG Sports Foundation has been rolling out a number of short programs on areas of sports science and sports administration this month. Last week, 46 participants received a Level 1 certificate in strapping. The one-day program equipped participants on the basic knowledge of strapping to prevent and manage common injuries acquired by athletes from active competition. Recognized Australian sports administration company Terry Dillon Solutions ran a 3-day workshop for coaches, club administrators, and interested individuals from the sports fraternity. Participants were guided through the importance of administering a club and the importance of securing and managing long-term corporate sponsorships. Australian University Sports National Development Manager Donna Spathman also ran a 1-day course aimed at improving team coaches and captains' leadership skills. These workshops will further enhance and refresh participants' knowledge and add to building a foundation of a stable and growing sports culture in the country. Similar workshops will be conducted in the coming months in regional centers around the country. Scholar Sengi, NBC National Sports, Port Moresby.
The PNG Billiards and Snooker Association is hosting a referees course this week in Port Moresby. About 10 referees, comprised of male and female, are attending this week-long course. It's facilitated by visiting Australian Billiards and Snooker Association official Adam Weird. Bradley Gregory reports.
The week-long course is now into its second day and is hosted at the Lamana Q Club. It is to help local referees to be on par with others in the Oceania region.
We go through every aspect of the rule book and also the practical side of refereeing. So learning just the terminology that's used and the basics of where to be standing and how to allow the game to flow.
Adam Weird, Australian Billiards and Snooker Association referee chairman, said the course included sessions on the rules of billiards and snooker. Female referees have been encouraged to be part of the referees for billiards and snooker.
We finished the course on Friday, and then Saturday is the intensive exams.
How many questions is that?
Well, I said I've got a list of 120 questions. I won't necessarily ask them all. It's a fair bit to get through, maybe about 40 or 50.
He said the participants will also sit for an exam at the end of the course. We had hopes PNG can host another Oceania Billiards and Snooker Championships in Port Moresby. Bradley Gregory, NBC National Sports, Port Moresby.
I look forward to the results of the exams. That's sports for tonight, and Tony, it's back to you.
Thank you, Douglas. Stay with us. We'll return after the break with the finance news.